Hello, and thank you for joining us. We're going to look at another one of the projects that just recently finished. I'm just going to walk a little bit to the back of the house here in the backyard. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you the fence. It's a beautiful fence, a little bit of architectural detail on it. It stands about just shy of 7 feet tall, and we painted it with a nice dark blue to give it a nice look to it, a little bit of a warm look to it. So once we start looking at the house, we can see that we finished off with a standard pressurized deck with metal railings, doing our typical lattice finish on the skirt. And on this particular house, we've got a little bit of gravel, which comes from the side of the house, if you see down the side of the house. So a lot of homes now, because most people aren't using them, we're finished them off with gravel down the side. In this particular case, we took the gravel and moved it right over to the back of the house, swings around the stairs, and then at some point the homeowner is going to finish this off slightly different from what we've done for now, but this is all that he wanted done at this stage. So now what we'll do is we'll look at the rest of the house. So the house is, as you know, just shy of 3,000 square feet. It's finished in a nice stucco, and as always, we put in nice large windows. In this particular case, we have the large window on the lower portion, followed by a transom window above. We have the walkout just over here, over my left shoulder, is the walkout from the kitchen area. The center part is the breakfast area, and then the last portion of the dwelling is the large family room. With all of the projects, we always finish them off with a little bit of trim work on the sill, nice decorative trim. It looks stylish, elegant, and always in keeping with today's architectural needs. Now we go down the side of the house, and here, because this is the area that we just, as you saw, we just came through the gate. This side is finished with interlock stone in order for them to have an easy path to the backyard. As you can see also that you may not be able to see that much, but take my word for it. At that portion of the house where the house is, the driveway slopes down that way, and from there down this way, the driveway slopes this way for water management. Here we have our exhausts for the furnace, followed by the exhaust for the hot water tank, and next to that we have the exhaust for the dryer. Again, we have a good close-up look here at the sill work. Here we have our air conditioner, everything's in line, and then we have our primary pipe that covers the hard wiring for the 200 amp service, which feeds into the panel, and this is our meter that brings the power in. So here we have a good close-up of the culture stone. Culture stone today has really been significantly changed. It looks so much like rock, like true stone. It's hard to tell today. Even if you're on the street and you're looking towards a house, it's very difficult to tell what the product is. So here we'll look at the garage, gorgeous garage. It's a vinyl type garage with our two transom lights at the top to let some natural light into the garage area. Here we have, and this is one of the beauties of using culture stone, is that you can dress it up and complement it with trim work, and the trim work is made of stucco, as opposed to using, if you use real stone, you got to use limestone or some kind of a cement-based product. Therefore, the cost starts to increase. Here at the front of the house, we'll just look at the front. We look at the door. The door, architecturally designed, ties in with the garage as well. Again, we have the transom above. Another look at the stonework here, trim work around the windows, large windows. This is the pillar that holds up the roof above, and then we'll come around where the bay window is, and the stonework runs around the side. If you look up to the top, the architectural detail goes right up with regards to the bay window, and then for a little bit of dressing up, I usually bump out the bedroom at the top. As you can see, it's slightly bumped out so that it has a nice look to it, rather than some of the stuff that we're seeing built today, where for cost they just make them flat. The cost of doing this type of work here is only maybe about $4,000, so it's not a lot of money to dress the whole thing up. So anyway, that's the project as you see it. Driveway's in, grass is in, and everything is good here, and the homeowners have moved in, and everybody's happy. Thanks for coming out.